Welcome back to V-Rule. Today is Thursday, where I look at our Thirsty Thursday and what the market is thirsty for, where each Thursday I look at in-stock Pokemon sealed products and single cards to hopefully find you the best deal for things that you're adding to open or adding to keep sealed. Let's dive in. But before we do that, I got that giveaway still going on. 2,500 subscribers, Galarian Articuno tin from Crown Zenith. That's going to one lucky winner, 2 3-pack blisters. At this rate, I think we're going with Stellar Crown for those 3-pack blisters, going out to 2 winners, and then a Pokemon Mystery Prize to a 4th winner overall. You need to like, comment, and subscribe. All the things. You know the drill. It's the same old story for every channel across the board. We need your viewership and your engagement. That's why I ask you to like, comment, and subscribe. It hugely helps the channel. It's massive for the channel. A like, a comment, mind-blowing how much that does for a particular video. So that is always appreciated. Specifically this video right here. That's the one you want to go to and leave a comment to be entered for that giveaway. Let's dive in. Here we are on Pokemon Center. They have some recent products here. This Scorching Charizard product line that they've done. You got a binder, playmat, looks like a double deck box there. There's a playmat box and a little deck box in the end. That's kind of cool. Backpack, straight up deck box, sleeves, little lunch pail. Interesting stuff here. So I don't really go into a lot of the physical products. I'm more into the cards themselves. Every once in a while there's something that'll speak to me, like these bundles here with the Pokemon Together promo cards, but really it's the promo cards I'm interested in, and we'll take a look at some of those things there. Let's move over here with the ETBs sitting on Pokemon Center's site here. Stellar Crown, Shrouded Fable, which is coming out just tomorrow. Tomorrow it's officially out. People are already opening stuff up, but tomorrow is the official release. Twilight Masquerade, even still sitting there. So if you want to get these for your sealed product or you want that stamped promo, good time to get some of these. We can even go back to some Sword and Shield era with Lost Origin, Astral Radiance, and Brilliant Stars. Those are in stock, Pokemon Go, if you want it. Those don't have a stamp promo, but they are going to be a nice long-term hold on those Sword and Shield era boxes. The rest are sold out, but we do have a few here available still on the Pokemon Center site. I like to keep one sealed and then sometimes open it up, or I'll keep them both sealed and get the stamp promo after on the secondary market. Oh no, this one's not available, but I did go and pick this up. I thought this was a decent deal for the Crown Zenith tins. There's a few, it shows it's available, but it's not available, it looks like. There's a few different packages that are decent, and it's while supplies last. That's what's happening here, because they're releasing a little bit throughout July. July has now come to an end, so it's while supplies last, but getting those promos. I've done a few different packages, and I've gotten a few different promos, so three sets altogether is where I ended up. Wanted to be able to have a couple sets for myself, being an exclusive promo, and then maybe having a set available to do something else with, whether it's something that I do as a giveaway in the future. I don't know. I just like to have an extra copy of things like that sometimes. Other things, some box sets, not big on the Paldean Fates ones. If you're really into Crown Zenith, you can still go ahead and get these there, but this is MSRP. Back to some of these promo packages here. I always like to do the Trick or Trade booster bundle just to go ahead and get the entire set done in one go, so I'll do an opening when I get this. I'm not even going to be getting it at MSRP. It's cheaper elsewhere. Usually you need a minimum order to get free shipping, so I'm kind of waiting for the perfect storm to add that to the cart, so I'm not quite there yet, but I will. And it's just a fun, easy set. It's kind of something rewarding that you can go through a handful of packs, pull every card, put them out in a binder, or continue in my Trick or Trade binder, and just have it complete. You know, check that off. It's just a fun thing to have done, and really it's an inexpensive thing to do. If you got kids that you want to open packs with, that you can sit down one night after dinner and just pull the entire set and have fun doing so. I think that's a really inexpensive way to do it. The idea behind it was to be able to hand these out at Halloween, and they do it nice and early so you can get a few things in stock there for yourself and candy and whatever else you're going to do, and hand them out and be ready to go. But if you're just going to open cards yourself, it's a fun little activity. Crown Zenith 3-pack pin collection here, available still on the Pokemon Center website. So Crown Zenith is still pretty in stock a lot of places. Not bad to be looking at it here. This one recently came out here, the Charizard EX Super Premium Collection, with all amazing and greatness everywhere. It's a statue. You're getting a nice little statue here that can hold a card, or at least the size for it. Where is it at? There you go. You can hold a card on there. The Charizard is an actual promo, that Charizard EX. These are going to be from 151, just have a hollow pattern involved on them. Cool little pickup there, $79.99. Didn't seem like the best deal to me. I actually found over at A+ Collectibles, you can get it for $10 cheaper just to start. They call it 100. I don't know why. Make it sound like they're saving you a lot more, but you're going to save $10 there. You're going to have to meet a threshold to get free shipping. Something to consider when you're going through and placing your order there. They had it available for $59.99 for 1 day. I pre-ordered that one, so I got lucky in hitting that, and then it just bumped up in price a little bit. So you got to keep an eye out for the deals here. Target, not a lot in the way of deals, but just things that are in stock. Something to consider here. These might still contain Evolving Skies. Hard to say. I'm not going to test it, but if anybody else has, leave a comment down below. Let us know that you've tested it from Target and getting those. That's 8 packs at $40. That's the old school ETB MSRP, so not a horrible price. If you're sitting on Evolving Skies in there, then it's an excellent price these days. So if anybody's opened those up, let us know what you found inside there. Still seeing Chilling Reign available. That is crazy. A little bit lower here, $37.50. Going for the Paldean Fates ETB if you want to pick that up for some opening or keep it sealed. That's a pretty reasonable price on that one. Everything else is looking like it's about MSRP here. It didn't scour too deep into Target, but just always good to look. Here you have pre-orders going on that at MSRP. You can get the pros price on some of these things. We're seeing Shrouded Fable come out, being released all over the place. There's going to be plenty of stock. Don't worry. If you're wanting to get anything, I think it's really just the Kingdra and the Greninja box sets that are really the big ticket item to me that are going to be going. The ETB is delayed. Remember, that's coming out at the end of the month. But interesting, they still have the Pikachu and Zekrom. It is the full MSRP price. But if you never had a chance to pick this up, I think that's actually a really good value still at $60. I was lucky to pick it up at some deals when it came out, and I think I have 3 sitting sealed in my collection. So it's a good pack selection, Evolving Skies, Chilling Reign, some Battle Styles in there. There's several others, so pretty decent deal, even still, I believe, at the MSRP, just because that promo is really cool and the availability to get it or not. Costco, we have seen this probably a lot of places here. $79.99 if you go online for the Crown Zenith and 2 tins, or $151 and 2 tins. That's $72.99 in stores if you're able to get in there and find it. The 151 is definitely the way to go. There's a 151 ETB I saw sitting in a Walmart the other day while I was on vacation. Picked it up, couldn't pass it. That was my souvenir. That's what my wife said. That was my souvenir for me. So let's bring it back to page 1 here. A+ Collectibles is a good spot to go. They have a lot of unique little deals that pop up. Astral Radiance, loose packs at $1.99. I have purchased loose packs from A+ Collectibles in the past. I've done it for some pre-orders that I have yet to come, and I have been fine every time. I think what they do is they open ETBs, take out the loose packs, and sell them. Because it's so much cheaper to sell a handful of loose packs than it is for an entire ETB, that they can get away with kind of clearing out some stock that way at a discount. It's not like you can go and get, 2 dozen or a booster box worth of loose packs, but you can get 5 or 6 added to an order, something like that, depending on the set. So if you're going to be trying to tip it over the edge for free shipping, or just looking for a few things that you want to pick up, and these are an inexpensive pickup there to do. Loose packs don't have a great resale in the long term. They don't have a great resale value, but if you're looking to rip some packs, it's pretty inexpensive. You can hold loose packs for investment. It's not like they're not able to move. $30 for the ETB from Silver Tempest. That's not too bad there. We even have some Shining Fates hanging out on their side. A little bit hot on the price. It was sitting around $20 for so long, but these are getting harder to find. And Crown Zenith Pikachu VMAX collection. I think they had that on the Pokemon Center website. You got to double check that to make sure. There are some pre-orders for Surging Sparks, is what we're looking to call it here. I don't know for sure. Looks like there's going to be 2 designs of the Elite Trainer box. Since it says random draw, that means there'll probably be 2 there. We just have a generic picture here. Booster box going $120. Again, pre-order prices here very early, and I think probably too early. The Ultra Premium Collection, if that's going at $120, which was the old MSRP, but we know it's going to go up to $140, maybe that's good. Maybe we'll see something even better coming out when it does come to launch. So I would hold off on those for now. I would. Temporal Forces 3-pack for $8.99. That's not too bad to be able to put in there. Stellar Crown coming up, $37.99. Not a bad deal there. Zulu's board games, is that right? They have some deals that are okay. Sometimes they do bundles that are decent. $140 for booster box and ETB. That'd be like $100 for the booster box, $40 for the ETB. Not too bad. You can piecemeal elsewhere. Those should be the price ranges you should be looking for, anyways, if not better. $11.99 on a 3-pack Stellar Crown. I think we're retailing $13.99 on these, so saving a couple bucks on that, and being able to, pre-order for Stellar Crown. Some bundles are not that great, 27 bucks, 6 packs, and really only 3 are worth opening out of this. So do the math for yourself if you want to do it. Not a bad place to go and just kind of sift through and find some things. I was able to pick up this not too long ago. They had them sitting there at $8.99 for the 3 sealed. I think right there. You can see it on my shelf. So I picked up a few of those. I just wanted to have a few extras of these, not having to open the UPCs and be able to have those available. And then a few days later, after buying them at $8.99, saw it shoot up $5 each set for $13.99. Still a better deal than you'll find on eBay, so not a bad pickup. Stellar Crown over at Game Nerds, $105 there, $37.50 here, $100 a box if you're going to go for a case on Stellar Crown, not too bad. Shrouded Fable, these were actually a pretty hot price when they were doing their pre-order, so once they get to restock, it'll probably still be reasonable on the set there. You get the set of 2, but it's out of stock now. $17.50 for that King Gambit illustration collection. I think that's pretty reasonable for where this box is sitting in, normally like $22 at regular stores or something like that. God might need to correct me there. The 3-pack here, there's only one, so I haven't seen another design with a second promo. Typically there's 2 promos, so I found it interesting there's only one. I don't think I have any of these on pre-order or ready to go picking them up, but I'm probably going to get a few of them since it only had the 1 promo. I think that's unique to the TCG that it's been that way for a while where they've had 2, so 1 coming out is a little bit rare to me. Looking at rare candy, speaking of rare, we're going over to Shrouded Fable, two of the ETBs. Again, these are delayed. Make sure you are aware of that they're not coming out till the end of the month of August. 2 of them at 75, puts you at 37.50 each. I'm not big on Shrouded Fable. There's a handful of cards that look good, but I'm really not interested in opening it up, and that's the first time I've really felt like I want to pass on a set. And it's just my collection journey. Things have been changing, so I'm getting much more selective about what I want to open, and this is not one of them. I really like the box design, so I do have a couple pre-orders on this just to make sure I can have it in my sealed collection. I just like the design of the box, and I think it'll be nice to hold for long term, but I'm not interested in opening it at this point. $29.99 on rare candy for Silver Tempest. Still not a bad deal. I think we saw that over on A+ there. $37.99 for Paldean Fates. I think this set was kind of really hot for just a short minute, and then everybody moved on real quick because it's just a big set, hard to complete, and those shinies actually have a lot of value. But $38 into shinies gets you a lot more than you're going to pull in one box. So you gotta kind of take the numbers into consideration. 151, let's look to some singles. I think I pulled them out here. We got Charizard over here. 119 here. Recent sales are putting in 111, 107, 85. That doesn't make sense for near mint. That's probably not going to be, I don't know, whatever, interesting. I don't know, that's weird. That's going down to 85, 108, 100 for light plate. I picked up my near mint for 100 when I got it, and I think that potentially this card will go up quite a bit, but it's kind of on a down slope. And then the rest of the way with 151 from Pokemon there, Scarlet and Violet 151, great set. We may or may not see a reprint come fall. I think we will see a reprint in time for the holidays, Christmas season, all of that. But these are on the rise, so they're on the rise. It might be time to start looking at it, considering, is it time to pick up here? We've got a lot of them sitting around $40, $60. That's odd. 40 there, 38, a little bit low on that one. Japanese version, that's why interesting that Japanese holding pretty tight on that one, where recently we've been seeing there's quite a discrepancy between the two, Japanese or English there. Pikachu, what a great card there. This one was kind of all over the place, and then it moved down and settled in this $20 range, but even still looking like we can find a little bit cheaper here. Almost $16 there, 20 here. Probably going to be Japanese there, and that's what I'm talking about with the price discrepancies there. 20, 20, 20, 20, 2016, 17-ish, 16 and a half, not quite 16. So we're kind of all over the place again. We might be in a good spot to be picking up some of these singles. Shrouded Fable pre-order. It releases tomorrow. Do not order single cards. No one's opened it. Okay, people have opened it, but not many people have opened it. These are in very, very low supply until packs are ripped. Don't do it. Just don't do it. It's a waste to go after this stuff at this early on. $200 for the Cassiopeia. $200? No, this is not going to be a $200 card. This is not going to be a $100 card. This maybe will be the chase card of the set, and it might sit in at $75. I don't even think it's going to be there. I don't think it deserves it, but I could be wrong. It's got a Sylveon in the background. Is that enough to do it? I don't know. I don't know. That's just my humble opinion, and probably not a great one. I think this Persian will take the top spot as far as illustration rares and beat out some of those other special illustration rares, but this is not going to compete with that Magikarp, so don't think $100 is reasonable. Market price is already saying $40, but there's only one listing, so $100 is not worth it. Just, keep your wits about you. Let's go into a little bit of a reality check. Greninja over in Twilight Masquerade. Greninja, this graph makes no sense to me because we definitely saw higher prices. And we're sitting here, 205. What's the cheapest near mint we can go? Near mint, 262. Yeesh. So it's all those other ones bringing it down in the market price to 205. But I think we're going to see it coming down a little bit. We have 300 here, 240, 235, 300, 225, 300. So why are we at 225 and then 300? And then the listing's getting you at 260 something. It doesn't make sense that you could get it that cheap, and that's just a couple days ago, or you could get it that expensive. So I don't know what's going on with this card. It's been weird from the beginning. That's why I don't like it. It's annoying me. Market price is $99, and we're kind of holding around there in the $100 range on some recent sales. And I think this one's kind of settling out a little bit. It still shows a climb. I just don't think that Twilight Masquerade has the legs that we've all been sitting there seeing. I don't think it has the legs to carry that far, that long in this price range. $70 looks like a long time, long time in Pokemon cards, I guess. About a month, sitting around the same price point there. $80, interesting. And again, could be Japanese cards bringing it down, looking like 80, 75-ish, 80 almost there, 75 here. So interesting how that's kind of all over the place there. Kieran. And similar story, it looks like we got this rise here, $58 market price, $65 recent sales. Near mint, let's see what we can do there. Near mint, shipped, near mint, $55.50. Twilight Masquerade is a weird one. I don't think that's how it's supposed to go. I don't think that's how it's going to go. This might give us a little bit better vibes of being normal here over into Temporal Forces. Let's take a few singles out of here. Raging Bolt. Kind of shot up for playability and art, and then it's kind of been mellowing out a little bit, but it's leveling out in that $80 range, and realistically so, and that is the chase for the set still. Iron Crown was the chase for a while, hitting over 85. Now we're coming all the way down to 60. I'm thinking that on Temper Forces, this is kind of the time to be looking at picking up some of these singles if you're looking for them, because they're either leveling out or they're on the slight decline or the slight rise, where it's like get it before it's going too far. But I don't think we're going to see any major shifts on this. Gouging Fire, same thing. We're kind of downslope. This is not quite the lowest price, but pretty close to it. We were at $38 there. We're 38.5 here on that near mint. So Iron Leaves, this one was all over the place to take it back to release at almost $90. And then you come down to here, this long slope, leveling out in the just under 40 range. Lots of stuff to think about and consider if you're looking at picking up sealed products or singles, as it is. A lot of research can be done, but some of the highlights I wanted to point out. Go ahead and make your way over to do that comment for the Galarian Articuno tin. Pretty sweet bird there. I really like that one. So go ahead to this video. That's where you want to comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching another video here on V-Roll. Peace.